Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My name is Erin Setya. I'm a student of Islamic Majapahit-University in Mojokerto. I'm 6th semester of English Education Department, and this is my showcase about Treasure Island story. Treasure Island story is by Robert Luis Stevenson. In this story, we know that Treasure Island will be found if there is a map, and the map is from Billy Bones. Billy Bones is a retirement pirate who living at Admiral Benbow Inn, which is have owner by James and the family. And then, if you know, Billy Bones is living in this inn just for hiding from the other pirates. Yes, he is hiding, and then several time, every time he met Jim and his family, Billy Bones always tell about his glorious story about getting treasure and then about sailing everywhere, knowing some sort place and everything. And he once noticed about one person who really evil, who has one leg. And then Billy Bones here live in the inn to just hiding before he afraid about a black spot. You know, black spot is a pirate curse. And then, but someday some pirates found him in this inn, and then they tried to catch Billy Bones and get the map treasure with the black spot. On this day, the pirates get the curse to Billy Bones, and Billy Bones died. On this time, no one's noticed that Billy Bones died, but Jim's mother noticed that where is Billy Bones? We never heard about him in this 2-3 days. And then the mothers and Jim go to his room, to Billy Bones' room, and then they found that Billy Bones died in poison. And then when her mother tried to touch Billy Bones, his mother, Jim's mother, getting stopped breathing and asked Jim to searching the room. When Billy Bones died, he ever mentioned about a map, and then James realized that he has to find the map. And after Billy got Billy Bones' map, his mother asked Jim to run to find Dr. Lizzie, who understanding about the map, and try to find what and where he can found the treasure. And then James go to the Dr. Lizzie to show the map and ask for help. When James asked for help, Dr. Lizzie calls Squire Trelawney, who have some crew, and deal with the pirates. When the Dr. Lizzie asks Jim and go with Squire Trelawney to the inn, he knows that the pirate is gone. So when Squire Trelawney come to the inn to save Jim's mother, they just found Jim's mother and the Billy Dead's body. Once Dr. Lizzie see the map, the treasure map, she noticed that it is somewhere outside. It is somewhere in the Caribbean Sea that he has found. And then Squire Trelawney immediately ordered Jim to go to prison to found a ship. And he mentioned about someone who called John Silver, who know about a ship. On this occasion, James go to the city alone to find Silver. When he met Silver, John Silver, he noticed about Billy Bones' story about one leg man. In this occasion, James feel treated, but he already kind of feel the friendly of John Silver. That's why uh, when Skirterloni asked Jim to get the ship, and then asked Silver to join on their crew, Jim just be friend with the Silver. They do be a best friend. And then when the ship almost reached the island, James trying to reach a apple barrel to see the island, but he jumps into the barrel. And when the time, he overheard Silver with some crew uh, talking about getting the treasure by themselves and killing the others. So when James overheard this, he tried to escape when the ship reached the island. Yes, immediately when the ship reached the island, James go around, run as far as fast as he can, and then he met Ben Gunn. Ben Gunn is a person who live, or maybe it called trap in the island, and then he just notice and observe where the Jim is a pirate or not. But Ben Gunn already not to be feel like getting harmed, so he be friendly to Jim and tell him about a story about the treasure in that island. On this occasion, Ben Gunn just tell Jim about the treasure that have been buried by Captain Flint. Captain Flint is befriend and know about John Silver also, because both of them is the person who buried the treasure on this island. And in this occasion, Ben Gunn just trying to tell Jim another story, but in this time, just as too fast, there is a cannonball shot on their direction, and then Ben Gunn just shocked, and then he just run as fast as he can, and before Jim realized, Ben Gunn is disappeared. On this occasion, Jim get caught with John Silver crew, and Jim get find to the stockade that got the other friends, his comrades, Dr. Livesey, the Captain's Bullet who get the ship, and then the Skirterloni. And Skirterloni with John Silver going get a dealing about how they will share the treasure, but there is no agreement, so both get a disagreement, and then they do a battle. They get fire each other until on this time Captain Smollett badly wounded, and then on this time Jim just scared and he trying to escape and run with a boat. Before, Ben Gunn just mentioned about a boat that Ben Gunn abandoned because he just want to get away from the island and get desert in the sea. So Jim used that boat to go back to Hispaniola with the two pirates that follow him. On this occasion, Jim just get ashore and found it that the pirates is killing each other, and then the one is going escape. So Jim's just going back to the stockade to trying to saving his comrade, but unfortunately Jim's just get disappointed. Because why? Because Jim found it that his comrade, Dr. Livesey and Skirtloni knows that Jim's getting being teamwork with other pirates and John Silver to share the treasure from themselves. So this is just Jim's who make a story about Silver who going to get the treasure from himself, but this is Jim's idea. So Dr. Weasley asked Skirtloni to bring Silver and Jim to back to the island to going jail. On their way to back to the island, when Dr. Weasley and the others going ashore, they aside John Silver and Jim's alone on board with a bag of treasure. You know, what do you think with evil and then get a treasure with themselves on this boat? But fortunately, Jim still at the boat while the Silver going escape from himself. So Jim's on the boat by himself with a bag of treasure. You can imagine what he will be. Yes, he come back to the island by himself with the bag of treasure, and finally he become a wealthy young man. Okay, this is my story. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.